Hey friends, welcome back to... Is it season 5? I think it is, isn't it? I think it is season 5 of FIFA 17. Wow, with Derby County. Whoa. Right. So I've had a quick look at my squad and all this jazz. And I'm thinking that the main thing that I need to sign this year is probably a CDM or two. So I've got a few scouting at the minute. And I'll probably go through some more and whatnot. I don't think there's anyone that I need to sell just yet. Where am I going? Sell players. I've gone through. I've sorted like it or that, and I've gone through it, and I know I've got like a load of defenders and whatnot that I could probably sell or build up, but like the youth squad, so I really do want them to grow with it. But I also need to start moving, making progress, actually try and get into the Premier League. I know I do, so I'm going to bet. Pardon me. So I'm thinking. So I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna add these for loan for now, 1 year loan, and then depending on how they grow. Oh, not you. I want to keep you, Rawson. You. They're showing really good potential and whatnot, and I'm gonna let. Oh, he's loaned out for 2 years, alright. And obviously, I'm hoping that I can get someone else that's going to be like Lee, that's just going to grow and shoot. I mean, look at that now. And look at Annabelle. He's 20, he's 79. Lee's 21, and he's 84. He's refused to contract him, but he's worth 33 million squids. So I want to try and get that. I've loaned you out. Ericsson, I don't want to do anything. G-Man, I still want to keep him for a bit. This is a new player. Who's this? Tom Ince. Oh, Tom Ince. He's gone. Derby, man. Gary Rowett, I'm really impressed with him. He's doing stuff that managers should have done years ago. He's selling players that people are afraid to sell. I mean, Tom Ince has gone. It's a shame because he was a good player. Don't get me wrong. But he's one of those players that shows up for one game and then for 3 or 4 games he doesn't do anything. And then he just shows up again and scores a goal. Even though he was our top goal scorer, he hasn't got that consistency. And I think Gary Rowett's seen that and he's sold him. But I'm not going to sell him just yet. I'm still going to keep him. Mendes, you're another one. You're another one I'm going to loan out because I've got all these players that I'm not using. Hansen, Mason. I think anyone that I think I'm using you actually at the minute. Thorne, Braga, I'm using you. I know I am. Bryson, 60,000, man. And he's still not retiring, man. He's 33 and he still doesn't want to retire. That's crazy. Not Miranda. I think I'm going to add you for loan. Ribeiro. I'm going to add you for loan. Brand, another new player. I mean, look at that. He's 24. He's 86. I can't wait to use him. That means I might move Iwobi down to the second squad. Elsnit. I'm going to keep him as a backup. Iwobi, he's on loan, so he's finishing this season. So I probably need to look for a new left midfielder. Low. I don't know what to do with Low. I think I'm going to sell him. I'm sorry, Low, but you're not fitting in the squad. That's what I mean. Elsnick is a backup, and then there's Low, so I might as well sell. And then I've got Ludwig as well. Johnny Russell, geez, he's going to be retiring soon. Alexander, another youth squad player that's just shooting up the ranks. Morris, I'll keep you because you're nearly 70. Ludwig, I'm going to loan you out. Put you on a 2-year loan, I think. Acuna, I want to keep you. Chavez, I'm going to oh, he's loaned out. League One, I like him, so I want to keep him. Mirando's, keep you. Mirando's, Ambrose, Bamford, Bennett, Goldberg, Harris, Monson's great. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 strikers. I did say I was going to sell a striker. Ambrose is nearly 80. Bamford I don't think is going to grow anymore. Bennett's nearly 80, but I don't think he's going to grow. Dolberg I really like, even though he gets injured. Harris and Monzon are my youth players. Or there's Vidra. I'm going to add Vidra. Add to transfer list. And I'm going to add Bamford to the transfer list. But I'm not necessarily going to accept. Vidra's content. Bamford's unhappy anyway, so I don't think I'm going to get anything out of him. What about Bennett? Bamford. So they're all content. But I'm going to just see what offers I get for them. And if I get anything good, I'll accept it. And I've learnt my lesson from last season as well, that your money doesn't carry over, because my transfer budget has gone to 6 million. I had like 17 million or something like that, didn't I, last time? And now it's gone down to 6 million. It's crazy. Right, scout available. Let's see who he can cancel. Actually, he's a yeah, he's 5-star, 5-star. Set up scouting network. I think I'm going to go to. Sorry, I'm going to go back to England. Let's see who we can find. Defensive-minded attacker, goalkeeper. You know what? I'm going to do 3 months. And I'm going to look for... Which... would defensive-minded be a CDM? Physically strong playmaker, attacker, defensive. I'm torn. No, I'm going to go for defensive-minded. Hopefully it will pull out some CDMs. No, I'm not going to hire another scout just yet. We'll see what he can pull out of the bag. Okay, so that's that. So I've got that. I've got a short list of players, but I don't want to touch them just yet. I need to sort out the squad, don't I? Yeah. I don't even know which squad I'm going to use. I'm going to go for this squad. Sorry, Monzon and Ambrose. Int, G-Man, Ludwig. Who is it that's just... Is it Rawson that's on international? I think it is, isn't it? So I'm going to swap Rawson for... I'm going to play Gilbert. Let's get Gilbert some game time. So what else next for low? See, I've got all these. It's not Rawson, crap. It's Abra, crap. Oh, balls. Come on, Rawson. Back in the squad you go then. It's Abra that's on international, so there we go. Crap. Okay. So I got a backup keeper. I've got Bamford there. You know what? I'm going to play Bamford this game. I'm going to try and get him happy. So I'm going to play Bamford and Monzon. Try and keep him happy. Abra, I need to swap you out. I'm going to swap you for Hughes, I think. Okay, so most of my new players, apart from you, are on international. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that'll do. That'll be the squad, I think. And I'm going to play this because I've not played FIFA for a good, I think it's about a month or so, about 3 weeks. So I'm going to Tenerife. I'm going to Tenerife. Wait. So is Tenerife coming here? No, Tenerife are coming here. Ha. So I'm going to play this game just to try and get some. I'm not bothered if I lose it. I just want to get some practice in before the season kicks off. So I'll play that and I'll see you guys at the end. Okay, so I lost that one 1-0. Yeah, their goal was more to do with the fact that my keeper wasn't that experienced. I mean, with a 63 rating, it was like a fumble that he done. I had a few shots, but it was hard to get any on target. I mean, this is the first chance. Then it sort of rebounded, and they scored from this rebound. So it hit the post. My keeper's down on the ground, and he's getting back up. And then, oh, okay, so it wasn't that. So it was a different time. And then this happened. So I tried to slide to block him. Tried to block him again. Got the pass, and the keeper saved it. but he couldn't catch it, and the ball just like rolled in. Unfortunately, my defender wasn't there in time to clear that off the line, so that was just like the ball hit his arm, then hit his head. So who is that? That's Rawson. Okay, Rawson wasn't there in time, so it's just a case of my keeper couldn't catch it. So unfortunately, nothing I could do with that. But I just couldn't seem to get a shot on target hardly. I mean, I got that one. I finessed that one. I'm thinking I should have probably just more toe poked it. And like the keeper was making save after save. I don't understand like how I couldn't score because I was having chances. And then Tom Ince, this is probably my best chance of the game. Look at this space. Tom Ince, man, got plenty of space. Lines it up, and he just left foot shoots it. Why? Why with your left foot when your right foot was... just when I was praising Tom Ince, he goes and does something stupid. So I lost that one 1-0. I'm not too fussed because, like I said, the money would be nice. But this is just more me getting practice in before the actual season kicks off. So I can't complain. We've got a couple of emails and training to do. So I'll jump in with the training straight away. I'm going to simulate it on. Would be nice. Oh no, that email. One of the emails is about me setting the scout up in it, so I need to worry about that. I need to, if I take Ludwig out, because I think I'm selling him or loaning him, whatever it was. Assistant manager, scouting network. All right, yeah. And the last match, I really feel I'm in good form. So thanks for playing me, boss. You're welcome, G-Man. I wish you'd grow. You're meant to be a promising scout, and you're not doing anything. You're letting me down, G-Man. Right, boss, might I make a request? Hey, boss, I was hoping you might be experimenting the squad and give me a chance to play. Sorry, Lo. I'm not going to play you this game. I want... Oh, they're all still out. Okay, so maybe Lo can get a game. G-Man needs a rest, so I'm going to swap Ludwig for... Where's my new guy? Is he out on international? Yeah, he's out on international. Okay. So, you know what? I'm not going to play Low. I'm going to give Russell a game. And I'm going to swap Ince. Ince, man, he let me down that game. I'm going to give Wang Li a game. G-Man I'm swapping, and it looks like one of our new signings can play there. So I'm going to play Haliovic there. I hope he don't get injured. I'm going to rest Mason and let Hansen play. And I think I'm going to rest Thorne and let Bryson play. Yeah, so we'll see how this squad does. I'm slightly worried about playing Bryson because in case he might get knackered easily or he might get injured, but it's a risk. I can't talk. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Okay, so I lost that 1-2 now. That was just a nightmare from the get-go. I mean, scored an own goal, which was a nightmare. Bloody Rawson, again. Didn't stop the first goal in the other game, and now it scores an own goal in this one. Just one thing after another, and then my keeper made this save. But there, it wasn't that hard. It was just pretty much straight at him. Could have caught it, I guess. And then they scored this. Bloody hit every post. Couldn't clear it. It was a nightmare. Just a yellow card. I'll show you actually. Literally, he took my legs out from behind. And then Alovic, I didn't have no decent free kick take, so I let him take it, and boom, he just skyrockets that over. So I don't think I'm getting better at free kicks. And then this is another save by Halovic. I thought that was going to be a repeat of last time, where like he's not catching them, he's saving them, but he's not catching them. But luckily his reactions are a little bit better there, and he managed to get himself up in time. And then I think this is a penalty. Yeah, it is, for a stupid penalty. But luckily I guessed the right way. So I was tackling and I didn't even do anything. I checked him more than anything, but because he fell over in the penalty box, he got a penalty. So I lost that one, so I'm probably out of the tournament. I don't care, but the squad is a nightmare, man. I don't know if it's the squad or if it's probably me, but they're just not gelling. I remember when this youth squad was really good. They're not gelling at all. It's just a complete nightmare. My role, yes, I'm selling you. Oh, I'm seeing what you get. Gilbert, don't worry, Gilbert. I'm sorting you out. Advance to the next game. I think I'm just going to sim this one and just get straight away into the championship because I'm not having no luck. Transfer offer for one gun tell. 6 million. No. Reject. He's content, so he's still happy here. So I'm not going to sell him. So we'll reject that one straight away. Delete that. Advance. Manchester United signed Matajo Nastasic for however much. Patrick Bamford. So, right. So they've offered me what, 4.7, 1 million below what he's won. I'm going to see if I can get at least 7 million for him. I don't think I will, but if I can get 7 million, I'll be happy. So we'll reject that. I should have asked for 8, but 8's probably been a bit too greedy, wasn't it? Nastasic for 28.5 million. That's right, you've got the big money in it, eh? Right, so I think I'm going to use this. No, sorry, we'll just stick with this squad again. And I'm just going to sim it. I don't want to play this game. I'm out of the tournament. I don't care. I'm probably going to get a few injuries now as well, aren't I? But we'll skip that. Oh, well, I won 3-1. And I knew I'd get an injury. Bryson. Bloody hell. Luckily, it's not a main player, so... And it's what I was expecting with Bryson, with him being like 33. So it's not too bad. We'll jump in the training. I didn't press triangle. I pressed X. Right, so I'm out of the cup. But I got 1.6 million. I think I'm out of it. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I got an extra million for it. And bloody hell, torn hip flexor is out for 2 months. Bloody jeebers. But that's fine. Jump into the training. Got an extra million to spend, which is fine. And hopefully I'll have an extra 5 if I sell Patrick Bamford. So I imagine the board will probably take around 2 million off me. Transfer offer for Patrick Klein. 1 year loan. I'm going to accept that. What's the other one? Right. Is this Watford with for this moment? So they're offering me 6 million, which is 2 million more. Well, what, 1.2? I'm going to see if I can get it to 6.5. Let's see if they'll accept that. If they accept that, I'll be happy because it's I'm making a little bit of profit. Yes, delete that. Advance there. Derby County market valuation continues to rise. Transfer with review. Yes, they're going ahead and match that. So I need to make a change. I need to do what Gary Rowett's doing. Obviously, my strikers aren't scoring goals, so I need to shift out the deadwood. Claudio Ribeiro, CM. Eh? What? Why are Liverpool asking to loan one of my youth players? What? I seriously don't. What can I say? If Liverpool want to borrow one of my players, Liverpool can borrow one of my players. Why does Liverpool want to borrow one of my players? That doesn't make no sense. Unless they're doing terrible now. They've got... But they've not been relegated, have they? I don't think they have. That is crazy. Hey, Bamford's gone. Stop. Thank you. Right. Munson. I think if you play well, we'll delete. Uh-oh. Connolly's decision. I'm totally adamant out. I can't believe it. I don't believe it. Connor Lee wants to go. Why? Well, it's obviously because I'm not playing Premier League football. Why is this at the bottom? Right, transfer for Mendes. Whoa. Forest, right. Forest are asking me for money, so if I can get... am I using Mendes? I'm assuming I'm using Mendes, so I want 4 million. If Forest will give me 4 million... I can't believe Lee wants to go. That is shocking. He's one of my best players. Jean-Philippe Gabin, you're a CDM, aren't you? 24, 80, 13 million. Maybe. Let's have a look what your stats. Stamina, marking, standing, tackle. He's 24. He's a CDM. I'm going to add him to my shortlist. Just maybe. Delete that. Andres Samares. Andres, 31, CDM, 8. Interesting. But that wage, man. That wage. What's your wage? 25, 80. That's going to be a no. His contract's about... No. It's going to be a no. So we'll get rid of that. Lewis Sampson. He's quite cheap. He's 70. He's 70, isn't he? I'll at least want a 75 if I'm looking for a new CDM. So we'll get rid of that. He's 78. His wages are quite cheap. His contract is expired. He's got a good shot power. He's nearly 80. But then again, 20. Oh, it's the wrong one. I'm gonna. Is it Gavin? This one guy, yeah, 80, 25. So he's more expensive than him, and he's 2 lower. But he's overall is cheaper. I'll add him to the shortlist anyway because I can compare them. So we'll get rid of you there, and we'll get rid of you. So I've gone for you, Timo Kongsman. You're a goalie. No, I'm not. I've got a goalie. 2 goalies, so I'm happy with that. Michael George and Nicoli. Michael George and Nicoli, you're a cam. I don't need a new cam, so I don't know why I scouted you unless you were one that I was already scouting. So I'll get rid of you. I don't need a cam just yet. Roke Messer. See, 31. You're another one that's going to go down, so I don't want to spend that much on you. Daniel Torres. 7. Yeah, you're 30, but you're quite cheap. But your wage. Now, I'm ideally looking for someone around 28, 29. Sasa Mokovic. 29. He's 73. No, so he's not going to grow. So we'll get rid of you. Roper Pierre. 76. Oh, he's a defender. Oh, I'm going to add him because obviously I've got to sell Lee. So I need to keep an eye out for a defender as well now. Alexei Moreno, left midfielder. I don't need a left midfielder at the minute because I've got plenty. Julio, a centre back, 74. I'm going to add all these defenders to my short list, ones that come through scouted. And I'm going to look for the best one. Luis Lopez, 23. I'm going to add you again. And I'm going to go through them all and see which will be the best one as a replacement for Lee. Because obviously I've got to sell him. But if I sell him, I want big bucks for him. He's a cam. Sorry, fella. Mikael Valuna. 70. Right, so we'll add you to the short list. Ryan Leonard. CDM 2871. No, sorry, fella. Scouting pot Olivia McBurney. Striker 7. No, sorry, I've got enough striker. Although I probably could do with a replacement for Bamford, I think. Lucas and that, but he have to be. Wow, hello. He's 3 years older than Lee. But, his contract's expiring in 12. I'm going to add him to my short list. So he could be one that I replace for Lee, maybe. I'll delete that. Player sold, Bamford's gone. I got 4.6. That's fine. Delete that. I really don't want to do this, but I've got to, haven't I? Oh, he's 84 rated. Crap. Unless I'm going to add him. I'm going to see if I can add him on a short loan to keep him happy. See if that works. But I've got to be careful that the board don't sell him. Humbug. Alright, who do I want to add here? I want to add Monzon in, I think. Is Monzon already in there? I don't know. Watch it. Morris, Braga, Morris, Monzon. No, so I'm going to work on Monzon for a bit. Since he wants to be Bamford's replacement, I'm going to work on training him up to 80 rated. And that's what I'll do. I can't believe Lee wants to go. That is just shocking. Anyway, friends, I'm going to end this episode here. And I'm going to go through my shortlist and everything and see what's what. And I will see you all in the next episode. So I hope this is recorded because I've just seen... Oh, bollocks. It's probably used the wrong thing. Oh, well. Anyway, I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.